If you haven't flown the drone before and now you are thinking to buy one for yourself, and you also saw those nice cool footage from FPV drones, and that's why you're doubting what should you buy, the regular DJI drone, or maybe it's better to buy an FPV drone. So today me and my friend Vladislav, so today you have double Vlad in the frame. Vlad has the regular DJI Mini 3 and I have two of mine FPV quads, Nazgul and GepRC Vapor 5. We came today to this beautiful place. We have this nice lake, amazing Spanish nature around us, this beautiful ship. It's gonna be so much fun. Stay tuned and let's set up the drones. And here's the first big plus for standard drones. It took Vlad literally 1 minute to get airborne while I was still messing around with all my gear. Just so you know, Vlad's main goal for the day was simply to get some practice in and get a feel of the controls, since this was only his second time flying it. And I actually forgot to ask him to do some smooth cinematic passes for our comparison, so the DJI Mini footage ended up being pretty twitchy. I won't use too much of it so you don't get motion sick, but you will still get a good idea of the camera quality, and that's really all we need today. Vlad is almost drained his first battery on DJI Mini 3 and I'm just got ready to take off my Nazgul Evoque 5D. Everything is ready, so let's take off. Right now you are looking at the video quality from the DJI O3 unit, and it's a bit behind the Mini 3 camera for sure, and in a minute we will see if the DJI O4 can actually beat the Mini 3. As for the time consuming, when you're flying FPV quads, you spend much more money to set up your drone, as I already said. For example, now I flew this Nazgul with O3 system and I'm switching now to another quad with O4, DJI O4 system, which means for me I have to, oh my gosh, I have to rebind my goggles from one system to another. I have to set up the antennas on this drone, then I need to attach the batteries. As for the camera drone, you see Vlad just came. He quickly swapped the battery and he's ready to keep flying while I'm dealing here with all my equipment. This is definitely something to consider when you're choosing between the regular camera drone and FPV quad. While packing my backpack, I forgot about the action camera. It's not a big deal, of course, because DJI O4 will give me pretty nice quality. You're gonna see this in a second. Flying the regular DJI, you always have everything in one bag. Dealing with FPV, everything separated, batteries in one room, charging, quads are a different room, and when you need to immediately pack everything and go out to fly, there is very high chance that you will forget something, like it happened to DJI Osmo 4 camera today. Keep this in mind. As for the cons of regular DJI camera drones, they are much more limited in terms of the altitude and the distance. I don't remember exactly what numbers are, but he cannot go higher above certain point. With the FPV quads, you don't have these limitations. Since I haven't practiced in a while and this probably wasn't the best location, remember flying over water is always risky, I decided to stop pushing my luck and call it a day. Let's try to summarize this video. So if you are looking for a drone and you haven't this experience flying the drone before, of course I suggest to start with a regular camera quad, something like DJI Mini 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, because the first important thing that I forgot to mention before, flying these little drones under 250 grams, you don't need to be registered as a drone pilot, right? Flying something like that, it's better to be registered, because any moment police or someone else can approach you, and any authorities can ask you to show them documents, your certificate that proves that you have done that training, and also your registration as a drone pilot. Also, the things that I have already mentioned. The size of camera drones are smaller, so it's much easier to carry around with you. Second thing, the time that you need to set up the quad. It's much safer. You have GPS, you have home return point, so all the electronics, all the sensors make your flight much safer. Here, for example, on this quad, I don't even have the GPS unit. Of course, I don't have any sensors, so if I crash, I crash. It's much harder to fly this. You have to learn. First you have to buy the remote, install some simulator on your computer and practice in simulator first, then you can buy a little 2-inch whoop and start flying inside your house, on your backyard, and then step by step you will be able to go to something bigger like that. But there is no doubt that the footage that you get from FPV might be more interesting. It's actually much more fun to fly, but also much more scary than to fly the regular DJI Mini, for example. If you have no any experience, definitely start with the regular camera drone, and then after a while you can switch to an FPV quad. Other than that, thank you guys being with us during this video today. Beautiful sunny winter day in Spain. We definitely have to do this kind of flying session more often. So it was Vladislav and Vladimir. I'm videographer. Love you all. See you in the next one. Cheers.